Motivation is a liar, a smooth-talking little voice that shows up when life feels easy and disappears the second things get hard. You already know that feeling. Alarm goes off. Room is cold. Your brain whispers, "No, today." You reach for the phone. 5 minutes becomes 40. And suddenly the version of you that was supposed to be dangerous is scrolling through other people's lives. Be honest for a second. What do you actually do when motivation disappears? Do you wait for it to come back, or do you keep moving anyway? Because there's something nobody tells you about high performers. The people you think are disciplined monsters. The killers in business, fitness, money, focus. They lose motivation all the time. But they know two brutal truths most people never learn. The first one will feel unfair. The second one will change the way you see discipline forever. Let's start with something ugly. A guy joins the gym in January. New shoes, new plan. New mindset, first week, he's unstoppable. Music loud. Selfies in the mirror, talking about, "This is my year." Then February hits. Work gets stressful. Sleep gets messy. Energy disappears. One night he sits in his car outside the gym for 10 minutes, staring at the door, and he leaves. No, because he's weak, because motivation died. Here's the harsh truth. If you only move when you feel like it, you're controlled by your feelings. And feelings are the most unreliable employees in the world. So do something simple today. Pick one non-negotiable action. 1 no, 10 goals. No. Some motivational fantasy schedule. One action you complete every single day, even when you feel nothing. Maybe it's 20 minutes of focused work. Maybe it's a brutal workout. Maybe it's writing 1 page. Doesn't matter what it is. What matters is this: the action happens whether motivation shows up or not. And once you do that long enough, something strange happens. Your brain stops negotiating. But here's the part nobody likes hearing. Most people secretly love negotiation. I'll start tomorrow. I just need the right mood. I'll go when I feel ready. Listen carefully. Those sentences are not planning. They are permission slips for weakness. A friend of mine used to wake up at 5 a.m. every day to train, rain, cold, no energy. One morning I asked him why he never skipped. He shrugged and said something simple. "If I skip once, my brain learns the door exists." That line stuck with me, because discipline is not about strength. It's about closing escape routes. So here's something you can do tonight. Before you sleep, remove tomorrow's excuses. Put the workout clothes next to the bed. Prepare the work desk. Block the distracting apps. Make the right action easy and the wrong action annoying. Why? Because your future self will be tired, and tired people take the easiest path available. No, here's where things get uncomfortable. Everyone thinks discipline is loud, grinding, hustling, proving something. But the strongest discipline is quiet. Picture this: a dark room, phone buzzing with notifications, videos playing, messages lighting up, and one person sitting at a desk, ignoring all of it. Just working, no audience, no praise, no excitement. Just controlled focus. Most people can't survive that silence. Why do you think people reach for their phones every 3 minutes? Because being alone with effort feels heavy. So train that muscle. Tonight, sit in silence and work on something that matters for 30 minutes. No music, no phone, no dopamine. Just you and the task. It will feel uncomfortable. Good, that discomfort is the exact place discipline grows. But let me break a pattern for a second. You might think the toughest people are the most motivated. That's wrong. The toughest people expect motivation to die. They plan for the bad days. There's a man who runs a small business, I know. Some mornings he wakes up exhausted. No inspiration, no energy, no excitement, so he uses a trick. He tells himself he only needs to work for 10 minutes. That's it, 10 minutes. And almost every time, those 10 minutes become an hour, because starting is the real battle. Most people wait for energy before starting. Disciplined people start, and energy follows. Try this the next time your brain says, "Not today." Don't commit to the whole task. Commit to the first 5 minutes. Just 5. Once you move, momentum begins to wake up. But now we reach the twist most people never realize. Motivation dying is not the problem. It's the test. Think about it. If motivation stayed forever, everyone would succeed, everyone would train, everyone would build something, everyone would become powerful. But motivation disappears specifically to reveal who is real. The empty gym at night, the quiet study desk, the early morning run when nobody is watching. Those moments separate identities. One identity says, I'll do it when I feel ready. The other identity says, this is what I do. One waits for permission. The other moves like it's already decided. And once that identity locks in, something powerful happens. Discipline stops feeling like punishment. It becomes self-respect. You wake up, do the work, and move forward, not because it's exciting, but because that's who you are now. So here's the challenge. Tonight, when the phone is glowing in the dark, when the bed feels warm, when your brain whispers, skip it, pause. And ask yourself one thing: if I keep obeying this voice, who will I become? Then stand up. Do the action anyway. No, because you're motivated. Because you refuse to be the version of yourself that quits when motivation dies. That decision, repeated enough times, creates a person nobody can stop.